it back. Now, I was just thinking that the enemy have marksmen, so we're not going to be sitting back, letting them come to us. So using this spear, for example, is not really worth it. We're not going to be using spear wall. May as well use... We've got these flails, let's use them. They're going to be really good at getting past shields. Sick bold. You don't have a weapon specialty yet, do you? Okay, you've got a flail. You don't need to be weighed down by those javelins. You're not going to be throwing them. Same here, Hildrick. Let's go with a lot of flails up front. Although with 50 melee skill, it's just not enough. The boar spear should do the business for you, though. Yeah. This is going to be all about the flails. Everybody else at the back, make sure you have ranged weapons and some long distance stuff. God, I really hate marksmen. The problem with the marksmen is you get these brigand marksmen that have crossbows, and if they can one-shot a bunch of your guys. Right, only 3 of them. Oh, god damn it. Whew. Whew. Nice, they're coming at us. That's a two-handed weapon that I desperately want. And these guys with their flails are going to swing at him and hopefully make his head exploded. You think I'd done goofed by selling that armor? I don't think so. Whoops, Dietmar, I didn't give him a weapon. Whoopsie. That's where I'd done goofed. Anyway, take a shot at that marksman. Super, I think you'll find that I'm going to be able to get some of that heavier armor sooner than you think. It only costs 2,000 gold. 2,600. Ah, good shot. I'm not worried about these guys. They are not wearing helmets. Went on about the armor, so what did I goof on then? Riddle me that. Arnulf, what's your melee defense? 39, yeah, you can tie up these two guys easy. I'd actually love to get those chainmail coifs those guys are wearing. Oh yeah, the guy without the weapon. Yeah, I noticed. Oopsie. Actually, yeah, I'm happy to move Hugo here because I can get a flanking shot on these dudes. He's still protected by Arnulf's shield. Come on, hit the head. Ah! Come on. Nice headshot. Didn't do much damage though, which is annoying. Can that sword let him hit 2 in a row? I don't think it can. But in any case, let's just be careful here. Hit Humbert. Sick bold. Smack his head, come on. Yes, look at that damage. Hildrick, same for you. Yeah, buddy. Flails, I've got to use them more. Yeah, the guy without the weapon, luckily he had his spear. That didn't cost us too much. Detail 40%, I don't think it's worth it. Oh, you know, you're much better with your pole arm stabbing. Don't even bother trying to shoot anyone. Archie. I know the bigger sword does, but that two-handed sword, I haven't used it on ages, but yeah, I think you are right, it can hit 2 in a row. Ouch! Oh, close. Now, I've got to use flails more. Those flails are excellent. Niels, I think he might be better off. Take the shot, go for it. Arnulf. 49%, 49. Oh, look at that. Hammer does so much damage. Let's not attack the head now. I want to try get that coif, if at all possible. Ah, good shot. Yeah, I think you are right. Correct about that. Os. Oh, they didn't like that. Actually, don't even bother attacking him, because when he runs, we'll get free attacks. Forward, man. Ah, gotta use flails more. Nice, we've totally broken their lines. Ooh. I want one of these two coifs to survive. I want those coifs for one of my archers. Shield. Ooh. Run him down, Gerald. I don't see us catching those two. The thing is, flails are either amazing or they're pretty shite, because like the damage can be good, but they have the biggest damage variance, the lowest minimum damage, but they also have some of the highest maximum damage. I think they're very good, but once you start to get to the like much more late game, the flails just don't have enough damage. But theoretically, if you take flail mastery, then you are able to use lash to get past shields, and if you give them, let's say, executioner and headhunter, you'll be doing a lot of damage. In my offline campaign, I've actually had my frontline guys with 2 weapon specialities. Each one will take a armor solution and a unarmored solution. So unarmored, it's either cleaver, sword, or spear, and armor is either mace, flail, or hammer. It's certainly not the most efficient build, but I've quite enjoyed it, particularly when you have quick hands on them, so they let you use spear wall more often, because you can start with a spear wall down, and then once the enemies defeat the spear wall, you can go to your other weapon, which is just, you know, does more damage. Because that's always the knock on spears, they just don't do enough damage. These guys are gonna run away. There's no way we're gonna catch them, I don't think. Oh, so close. See if we can catch them. Nope, didn't think so. Nice. Ooh, and an arming sword. Awesome. I think that's the first arming sword of the campaign. 40 to 45 damage. Beautiful. Anyone here a sword master? Not yet. I'll think about it though. Okay, so Arnulf the Highlander are definitely battle forged. But we got to keep taking fatigue on him. He doesn't have enough fatigue. Og. Level 7, and we don't have enough money to buy him the armor and weapons that he needs. We're close though. We should be able to get one soon. What can I get him that's going to give him more fatigue? Theoretically, even Pathfinder. No, he needs quick hands, I reckon. Student. Recover is probably the... But I kind of think you have to take Battleforged at this level, and one of the ultimate Battleforged just good. And if I don't take Battleforged, I'll be gutted when I have the heavy armor for him and he doesn't have Battleforged. Sigbold is a shield bearer. I think it's time for him to specialize in a weapon. 66 melee skill. Why not flail mastery? Berserk is amazing. 4 action points. Let him take a third swing. I think I want to make him a mace master. Yes. And the thinking is that we are gonna, at some point, okay, so 50 resolvers we want to get everybody to at some point. But the reason I'm going to get Mace Master on him is that at some point we're going to be facing, what are they called again? Leaders. Raider, bandit leaders. You need at least one person with a Morning Star who can just stun lock him with the 100% chance to stun on a hit. The other theory I've had on that is you keep a lower damage one as well. Because when you have a target that you want to get his armor, you don't want to be doing too much damage. That's probably overthinking things a touch. He does have quick hands and he does have enough accuracy that he can throw a weapon of some sort. And dagger lets him stab to get past someone's armor. On off. Yeah, you're not going to be throwing anything. You don't have the for it. Gunther. Nope, that's fine as is. And the flails were amazing. I really enjoyed the flails in that fight. But I'm glad to have a mace specialist. Mace Master. Oh, the reasoning on Frontline, guys, it's kind of situational. But the reason I think it's worth it is orcs. In a word, orcs. So when you're fighting orcs, you need to be able to do damage at range. Because, especially if you're throwing axes, because these throwing axes do so much damage to armor. You're going to see, we're going to have some fight where it's either a bunch of just raiders or just orcs. And we'll have like 4 or ideally even 6. All 6 up front will have throwing weapons and all 6 at the back will have ranged weapons. And in the 2, maybe even 3 turns that the enemies take to approach you, it works nicely against zombies as well. You'd be amazed how much damage you can do before the battle lines are even joined. You can do so much damage. It's actually bloody great. Heck, hang on, I want this nice coif to be on you there. And your throwing weapons only have about 4, and that's normally just as many as you need until the battle lines are joined and they won't be throwing any weapons. It's even a bit more situational, but I've had it happen occasionally where I've had a frontline guy with throwing weapons. He throws 1 or 2, the battle lines get joined, he gets really, really messed up and has to get back off the front lines. But then you have a single-handed weapon user who can't contribute any damage because he's too low. But he can maybe sneak around the sides and throw his throwing weapons. Yeah, like, I mean, if I have orcs coming at me, I'll have the 2 groups of 6, right? You'll have one guy with the spear out and these guys will be throwing. This guy will have a spear, these 2 will be throwing. So you've at least got one guy to hold the spear wall. But you can even do a hybrid where on the first turn you can throw some throwing weapons and then switch to the spear wall. Again, the throwing weapons isn't the most effective or the most efficient, but it's really, really fun. It's really, really, I don't know why, but it's so entertaining getting kills with throwing weapons. We've got these basic mail shirts, but they are so freaking heavy. But like Geralf, I'd love to give him 110 points of armor, but he doesn't have the fatigue for it. Whereas Arnulf kind of does. Okay, excellent. Right. I can actually squeeze out an extra 2 points of fatigue on these guys. Arnulf. 8. 155. You know, you need a lighter. The 8 is better. This is -8. Who here has the highest fatigue? Field rate. Around 70 is probably better. And we don't know. No. Okay. Is there anything else I need to hand out here? I don't think so. Pike. Yep, that's... Pikes don't need to be given to anybody here in the back line. Everybody's got pikes. Except for you, Dietmar. Humbert doesn't even need a pike. He's got enough accuracy that his long axe will do work. Eventually we can get him to the front lines. Bertwin, that's all you need. Ooh, you can actually have throwing weapon. Gerolf, you're not accurate enough. Hilderic, you can use a throwing weapon. Okay, sweet. The good news, Super, is that we're getting up there with the money. And the next 3,000 gold I want to spend is on getting a huge suit of armor. Yeah, I think as soon as we do this contract, we'll be able to get tools here for nice and cheap. How many tools do we need to get everybody's gear? We need 20 tools, so we'll buy one hit of tools. 474. We can even get a better price once we do this mission. Yep. Because what I want to do is, on... Who's my two Highlanders here? Arnulf. Yeah. I want to get him a super heavy set of armor and a Warhammer. He can just kill mofos with his Warhammer. Also, one of the shield bearers, probably Hilderic, needs to take hammer mastery so that we can complete our ambition. Right, let's just repair up our gear and we'll take that mission. Although I should probably accept it first before it expires. How long do we need? 20 hours. We'll wait until the morning. Can repair armor weapons without tools. Really? I didn't know that. That's awesome. Where's an armor smith? That's amazing. I did not know. Well, how expensive is it though? That's the question though. Let's find out. Although typically now you don't need it. That's amazing. I didn't know that. Thanks for the call out. I shall have to try that. I shall have to remember. Oh crap! Follow the tracks. Before the tracks disappear. Stobbie, you fool! There they are. They're still faint. We can still see them. Only 6 of them. Less. This should not be a problem at all. Kvikos, thank you for the call out, dude. Oh, but they're handing a lockbox to a man in dark, ragged clothes. So, a necromancer. That's why there's only 6 of them. I'm actually glad I forgot to hand out the heater shields again. You know what? Wait. Let's find this bastard. Okay, we are going to give these guys a bit of the old run at. I need to get my archers into range of this necromancer. You can't actually do anything until we first kill some of these guys. So we'll kind of just maybe hold them at bay, and then we'll have... If I get Dietmar into that square, he should be able to shoot that far. No, why are you wavering? Coward! So we're not going to get to use the ranged weapons, but that's not the end of the world at all. This is actually pretty safe for Humbert. If I put a shield bearer there, I shouldn't be able to get at him. That's amazing. Our arrows shall block out the sun. That's still one of our favorite lines of almost any movie. Our arrows will block out the sun. Then we shall fight in the shade. Mic drop. I might even stun this dude. That might actually be worth it. If I can hit him, which I can't. That's actually too risky. Let's go over there. Ah. Remember, we shouldn't kill anybody until after we've taken down Necromancer. So Dietmar should have a good shot. Edmund's going to have to move forward, but I reckon if I put Niels there, then Niels, Edmund, and Dietmar should be able to take down those two. If I can, I'm going to run Gerolf around as well. Ooh, that helps. It makes it easier to shoot the Necromancer. Look at that, one shot. That guy, this fucking Brigand Raider just one shot, 110 points of armor. God. Don't know that's necessary. Let's wait to first see what kind of work we can do. I kind of don't even want to kill this guy because the Necromancer will just raise it as a zombie. But nah, it's got to go down. Let's not be so put off by it. Oh, close. Can't see him. Oh. Right. I needed to kill that archer first before I take down this guy as well. Actually, you know what? I shouldn't be that scared of the Necromancer raising guys. They aren't that terrifying. Can I sneak this nerd past? I don't think so. Besides, you can only raise one zombie at a time. Ooh, but he can't possess it. Oh, that's right. All these guys are marked, so we should be able to take down that Necromancer fairly soon. Good, only one shot got through, that's awesome. Get him. Get him. Oh, come on. Ooh, close. There we go, lads. Doing work. Swapping places with a zombie. Fuck. Oh, whoops, I didn't even notice. Actually, I should be stabbing this lad. I should take both of these bits of armor if possible. You know what? Net these guys. Oh, one more hit. Come on. No more damage to his armor, please. Get shit on. Oh, the beautiful headshot. If the chop through his shield, it's going to take a while. This went a lot better than I thought it had any right to do. Nice. Oof. Only use... Nice, lash. I reckon we got his armor. Hopefully we'll get this lad's armor as well. Just raising morale out of celebration more than anything else at this point. Archers, hold your fire. Okay, damn it, now he is gonna run. don't destroy his armor. Ooh! Okay, we only get the one. Fair enough. Better than nothing. Battle is done, and the lockbox was easy to find among the corpses of your enemies. You should probably return it to Einar the Younger for your just reward. Any level ups? Nice la. Edmund the crossbowman has a level up. Taking berserk on a crossbowman doesn't quite work because if you shoot and kill someone, you get 4 AP refund, but I don't think it goes over the maximum of 9. So if you reload, then you can shoot again. Then yes, you got 9 AP. Costs you 2 to shoot, and you kill someone. That even if it refunds you only up to 9, you can still reload and then shoot again. Okay, let's try it. I have a funny feeling it's not going to work, but if it does work, it's absolutely worth trying. Let's see, he needs range defense, and although let's get his resolve up to 50. Everyone's going to get resolve up to 50 at some point. Humbert, I'm going to take get range up to 50, and eventually he'll move to the front line. Melee defense is nice, although 53 hit points, even with Colossus, is not enough. Yet he doesn't even need fast adaptation. Fast hands it is. Sweet, I think we've done a great job of recovering from the really shite position we were in just 2 episodes ago. Humbert, for now, keep using that axe. Although, I can probably give you a bow and arrow to start with. Any damage you do with the bow and arrow is just going to be a bonus. So, at a certain point, good, we've got 4 bows, 2 crossbows. Perfect. And then we've got pike. I would love to get another long axe to give to this guy. But each little pod of men, if you will, has an axe breaking solution to it. Good job, lads. 80 and actually, you know what? Let's try the little trick. Let's go get paid, and then we'll go straight to blacksmith there and have him repair it for us. Kvikos, thanks for pointing that out. That is just huge. My brain just goes, I didn't know you could do that. Nice, we've got loads of crowns, and prices should have improved. Beautiful, beautiful. 277 is even worth... We can get more than 405 for that. 319 is not worth buying. Do we need any more bandages? I don't think so. We should actually buy a dog. Should buy a dog. Now we can think about doing house affiliated missions at some point. The 2 stars, if they are patrol missions or delivery missions, we can do them. The house affiliated 1 skulls we can probably do now if they are fighting missions. So how do you do it? It has to be... Oh wait, you have to pay to have it repaired. How cool is that? That costs 220, so I suspect it's more expensive if you do it at the armorer. Because that was a full load of 20 tools, and 1 tool is 15 armor, so yeah, I don't think that was worth it expense-wise, but it's nice to know that it's an option. I mean, buying tools here is going to work out cheaper, and that's 98 gold for ammo. I'll definitely take that. 427, 320, yeah buddy. We can do a bit of a garage sale of some junk as well. Junk. Let's keep only 4 of these round shields. 2 rather. Yeah, it's clearly worth doing if you find yourself in a bit of a pinch and you need repairing done quick and cheap. That's actually tempting. 1900 for that military cleaver. But we don't have a cleaver specialist, and it's... I think we can spend the money better. Please tell me you have... There you go. Reinforced Malhorberg. 3,000 is more than I want to spend, though. Not quite ready to buy that. What I should probably do is... Well, first and foremost, the first major purchase. Wow, look at that! Glorious longbow, made from very strong yet flexible wood. This warbow has a massive pulling power and is a rare piece of skilled marksmanship, craftsmanship. God, can you imagine? Investing in a warbow is actually amazing because who's got the highest archery skill here? 50, 76, and 71. If I could give Dietmar that warbow, or if I could give Edmund look at that, a heavy crossbow. God, the damage, 50 to 70. With 70% of that ignoring armor, we'd be one-shotting fools. That is the smart buy, but the fun buy is the two-handed weapons, and that's what we're going to do. Also, let's take a look at our recruits and see if we can... There were some guys I was thinking about getting rid of. Who are they? I'll keep you, Arnulf. Let's see, I'll keep you. Thereof, I'll keep. Now, I'll keep all of these lads. Yeah, true. Better prices. But basically, as soon as I can find a two-handed warhammer for a decent price, and I can find a reinforced Malhorberg for... You can generally pick them up if you are at very friendly or allied status with a village for like 2,600. Then you get 210 armor points for only 26 fatigue. Scale armor is better, but it's almost double the price. So that's our next major goal, the milestone. That and the big two-handed weapon. But we're a ways off of that. Let's hang on to our Scramasaxes. We'll need them for zombies. We might still have use for these goblin skewers. I don't need the military pick, I don't think. You know what? Let's hang on to it because we need to have two hammer specialists. I need one Highlander who's a hammer specialist and one shield bearer who's a hammer specialist, and I think we'll make Hilderic a hammer specialist. Hammer and shield. So when he levels up, which is very soon, he'll start using this military pick. We can finally repair all of this stuff. Actually, hang on. In terms of priorities, I need to get heater shields all on the front line. We need 1, 2, 3, 4 heater shields. And that's 1. Hilderic. Hammer and shield. Unfortunately, I've already taken shield expert on him, so that would be a wasted perk. So he doesn't have the melee defense. I won't make a Highlander unless they have melee defense. Look, Arnulf has 41, so even without the shield, he's got 21, and that's going to help keep him alive when he's got a two-handed weapon. But I'm most pleased about the backline with their bows and arrows and their crossbows. Can you imagine if you have 4 warbows at the back and 4 big military crossbows? You'll be doing so much damage before anything even gets near you. Okay, we'll come back to this in a little bit. Ooh, look at that. Closed mail coif. Doesn't impede vision. There's no weapons here that I really want to buy. Let's move on. And see if we can't do some 2-skull contracts. But look at this deserter, he's tempting. Tell swords are too expensive. Tillman, That's tempting to buy him. But deserters, I'm quite happy to buy them. They have some martial training. You just need to make up for their much lower... Actually, this guy's good. He's level 3 for only 25, but he's very expensive though. I kind of want to have... I want to have one more person. I think if we have 14 Battle Brothers, we can take a lot of work without having to spend time healing guys, because if 2 guys get injured, you just swap them out and you get right back out there in the field. I feel like we should hire some of these deserters. So for example, like, hang on, let's look at the... What are the resolve numbers? Yeah, Bertwin needs to be near Dietelm. And Sigbold, you don't need to be near him. You've also got decent resolve, Arnulf. 30, oh, that's terrible. So if we hire those deserters, we can just keep them near our sergeant and that should be fine. Let's hire Arthur Hildebert. Hilbert has us for empty coin purse from drinking, so that suggests he's going to be a drunkard. Ulfert the Betrayer. Okay, fortunately he's not a smart man, lacking imagination to pursue a safer career. Once again, just the fighting, so he's likely to have the dumb debuff. Let's try Tillman. Just because, okay, see, if we get rid of him, oh, look at that, all that fatigue he's going to have. But then again, I can't turn him into anything. He doesn't have stars. I think I'm just going to fire him immediately. Like, if he had, okay, Eagle Eyes is nice, Tough is amazing. But if he had just 1 star in melee skill, I would have kept him. So, that just cost us 110 gold. So, I don't mind doing that at all. Let's try the dumb guy, you reckon? Dumb ain't a bad shot. Where's dumb? Okay, this one. Alpha the Betrayer. Let's see what he gives us. For goodness sake. Yep, he's a drunkard. He could be a decent Highlander. I tell you what, we'll turn him into a Highlander because he's got 2 stars in defense, he's got a star in fatigue, and if we give him a sword, the sword will give him plus 5% to accuracy. So Ulfert, and he's got drunkard, so he'll do huge. So he'll be a sword Highlander. And then Arnulf will be a Highlander hammer. And then we had 1 other Highlander, Bertrand, who can then be the axe Highlander. And then eventually we'll have 3 shield bearers, 3 Highlanders up front. Yeah, I would rather. I was hoping that the descriptions would give you more of an indication of what you're going to get, but it seems to be more or less totally random, which is a little bit annoying. Okay, I think I'm going to fire Hugo, because he's level 6 and he's got not even 60 on any of his abilities. He's just not good enough, and he's costing us 17 a day. He's a day tailor, so his... yeah, I'm going to get rid of him. He hasn't panned out. Hugo, thank you for your service. You are no longer needed, my friend. Let's get some seasoning on Ulfert. Okay, I'm glad to see what Ulfert can level up as. If we get lucky with a few +2s and 3s as he levels up, he could be decent. Right, let's do some work, lads. Let's do some work. What do you have? Hang on. Which house did I want to? What house did I want to ally to? Thura. The bastards, the Lannisters. Close fisted are the traders, and Adelreich are the good guys who I want to ally with. But you know what? We're not even anywhere close to allying, so we can do work for anyone at this point. What have you got for us? A patrol. Beautiful. 60 per head plus 420. Yeah, buddy. A maximum of 20, so we can get 1200 plus... Oh, man. Yes, these patrol missions are amazing. It's true. Do we need all of this stuff? We don't need that. We've almost got 6 sets of worn chain, so we need 1, 2, 3 more. Okay. I wonder if it's worth training our level 1. It actually might be, because he's going to get loads of XP over the next few days. That'll give him a nice little boost. Gerolf the Tailor? No, not worth it. Let's get out there and do some fighting, lads. Blancoom, it's patrol. And when you're on these patrols, if there are any little areas where you can fight, any little castles, you can go ahead and do them. And that counts towards the heads. Oh! A few war dogs, some marksmen, 1 raider. Let's see, so that's some marksmen. We're going to have to wait for it to get dark before we hit these guys. And we need to go to kite shields up front, because even at night those ranged guys are freaking lethal. And then only Edmund, who's got Bangshire, can actually shoot at night. Everybody else, get your pikes and axes out. Flail you don't even need. Use the arming sword. 70. Oh man, God, Arnulf is going to be amazing. 70 accuracy. I can't wait for him to have this big ass two-handed weapon and just smashing fools in the head. Let's see. We've got our mostly soft targets to deal with, so bladed weapons will do nicely. For the most part. Okay. No! Rainberg Company, no! Don't, oh, you... Oh, damn it. No, we have to fight them now, and I don't think we're going to get all the heads. Not ideal. This could work out in our favor. Holy crap, that's a lot of archers. If the enemy marksman kills some of the soldiers, we could end up picking up some of their gear, which could be quite nice for us. Better give them the old run at this point. Oh, it would be great if that bullhooker gets killed. I'd love to get my hands on that bullhook. Rip. Must also remember to buy a dog next kennel we come across. Please remind me, lads. Ooh. How totally boned is this raider? Dogfight. Hectic. There they are. If these two bull hookers would die, that would be wonderful. Oh, I hate the sound of dogs getting hurt. Freaks me out. By the way, Super, I know you've continuously been plugging for me to do a Raiders playthrough where we play as bad guys. Bosco the Bear, who I did the podcast with today, he actually has on his YouTube channel. I think he's called them the Guild of Fortune. It's a full Raider playthrough. And then tomorrow night when I do the... Oh, that crossbow! I do the Cripples, Bastards and Broken Things playthrough. We will be doing some raiding. We'll only be looking after one house. We'll like I said, we'll pick the house out of the bad guys and only do jobs for them. And then all the other houses will raid against them. Thanks, Stardog. Later, bud. Oh yeah, I should actually do that. That's right. That's unlucky to kill any of these dudes. Oh, there goes their morale. Yeah. God, can you imagine if we got our hands on that crossbow? Oh, another one. Killing a dog. Brutal. Their standard looks so much cooler than our standard. Like it's just a big pike. Oh, brutal. Ours is like on a T-shaped thing. I don't dig it. I would have preferred it to look like that. I wonder if you're able to upgrade the standard at some point. Oh, God, I hate that sound. Rip. It's just a race to see who can kill these dudes first. Get him, Sigbold. Good hit. Oh, you ain't going anywhere, you bastards. Oh, oh careful. Quickly, save the dog. Oh, another Arbalister. God, can you imagine having to fight these guys? 3 of those Arbalisters. Lethal. I kind of feel like these 2 guys are so boned. Don't see them surviving this. For some reason. Oh, Humbert. Good job, bud. But this guy's so boned. 33 versus 1. You didn't kill the dog at least. I'm glad about that. I won't take that shot. I don't want to take the chance that I hit the dog. Careful. Here we go, he's dead. Oh! Warhammer is awesome. This poor guy, I feel bad for him. He totally surrounded, can't get near him. Who's going to do the honors, I wonder? We can't get near this guy. There you go, the dogs killed him. And we get not a whole lot. The main thing is, do we get the heads for the patrol? We only got one. Okay, so you only get the heads for the ones you actually kill. There's a change, and that's slightly annoying. Let's not check into Wickstat just yet. Let's keep running around. Here with the downer, Hildrick Hammer and Shield mopes around, wallowing in victory as good as any pissy pessimist could. He throws a dismissive hand out. We have tasted victory, and what of it? Our victory was their defeat. So it very well may be that one day someone else's victory is going to come at our expense, don't you see? Let us not put the cart in front of the horse, lest the shadows of morrow sneak upon us whilst we bask in the supposedly glorious light. Your sellswords to just stop being such a prick, but his brunt realism tempers the zeal of others. The worst part about pessimists is that they're usually right. And that again. Let's go explore here and see if we can find a ruin or two. It'll be extra value for the looting we can do from it. And it'll count towards the heads for the patrol. Right. Best case scenario, we can find a nice big group of zombies. That is orc footprints. Many orc young. I think we can take them on. Though, I'm just wondering if it's worth it. It'll be 8 or 9 of them. It'll be 9 heads, but we're likely to take quite a lot of damage. What are the levels on the front line? Level 2, 7, 3, 5, 2, 7. Nah. It is easy, but just orcs, you never know, man. See if we can find something a little bit easier. I don't have to spend 2 days recovering from the orc fight. I could be doing an easier fight. I tell you what, let's loop around here. This is exactly what I wanted to find. Perfect. Some Vedagangers and many armored Vedagangers. This is exactly what I've been hoping to find for a while now. So we will spear. Arnulf doesn't actually need to use his hammer. He can use the Scramasax and just decapitate fools. Trust me, fighting these zombies is going to be great for us. Bertwin, let's see, you can start by throwing some javelins and then go to sword and dagger. Hildrich, same. Geralf, you need a spear and a dagger. I just want someone else who has high accuracy to use the skirmish axe. Perfect. Skirmish axe is actually pretty important when you're fighting these zombies, so you can just decapitate the buggers so they don't rise up. Hell, you might as well take a few crossbow shots. That approach. Wait, what?